Hello, 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 life learners. I am Alexis Nelson, and I am the CEO of Coaching Toward Purpose. Thank you for joining me today on Evolve and Thrive Life Coaching Insights. So, we've been talking about transformational leadership. This is a topic that can never go old. And so I'm so excited about this particular topic because this is going to help us growth up. Now, for those who have been following me, know again, we've been talking about transformational leadership. And last week we talked about leading by example. And that's really important. But there's some other things that's important as well. And I want to just talk about it a little bit today about our next tip, our next life coaching insight when it comes to transformational leadership. And I am really big on this. And I'm absolutely intentional when it comes to executing this particular tip for transformational leadership. All leaders must take this um, particular concept really serious because if you miss this important ingredient, it can cause damage, chaos to your entire entity. So it's important to be intentional about this next tip. And before we go on, I want you all to like and share. Make sure you like and share because we want everyone to have an opportunity to partake in growing up. Because that's what we have to do. We want our organizations, we want our businesses to thrive. So there's some things that we have to do in order to make this happen. And not only for it to happen in one moment, but for this to be a continuous, a lifestyle when it comes to our organizational structure. So I'm going to put this up here because this is a topic that I want to discuss with you life learners today. Building strong relationships. I love relationships, and anyone who knows me know how important relationships are. We must invest time in building strong, positive relationships with your team members. Understand their needs, aspirations, and concerns. And this takes time. This is all about building a rapport. When we're building rapport with our team members, with those who you oversee, it gives the loud alarm that you care. And building rapport is a process. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But in order for you to begin this process, you really have to be intentional in trying to get to know who those you labor with are. It's not just about the job. See, if you want to get more out of your employees, you must have a relationship. You will get much more sugar if you learn about the people you work with and genuinely care. What is it that matters to them? How is their day going? Is there something in their world that is going on that's causing them not to be able to function in their position as they need to? This is when, as a leader, you kind of ask people, how are you? What's going on with you? I care. It tells people that you care. What is it? Do you understand what they need? They may need to have a couple of days off, what they call a mental health break. Maybe there's a lot going on and they really need to take care of some things and they're just coming to work, but they're not there because they're somewhere else. A true leader, an effective leader, will take the time out to notice these things and be intentional about seeing how can I add value to you? What is it that we can do as an organization to make your job more effective? And doing things such as these, it increases the morale, it increases the rapport building process, and it allows you to see this individual more than just I need you to do this task. I need you to complete this task. The people are people, and they're important. They're precious. I like to say people are like fine china, very delicate at times. And if you mishandle them the wrong way, what you may receive as an effect of that may not be conducive for growth in your organization. So be intentional. Get to know your employees. Focus on building relationships, not only between the the manager or the CEO and the staff, but between your team members. Often there should be team building exercises that encourage teamwork, that encourage one another caring about each other. And I'm not saying that you have to be best friends on the job, but you need to have empathy towards people because life happens. And people need to know that, you know what? Yes, I know I have to get my job done, but my manager really cares about what's going on with me. So I'm gonna go that extra mile because my manager cares. And those things matter. And it may seem small and minute, but it's huge. And you will see how your organization will blossom. So make sure that you are building strong relationships with your team members. Make sure you know about them, what's going on in their world. How can you add value? If you see them looking some kind of way, it's your opportunity to go over to inquire. We don't have to get super personal, but at least show that you do care about them as a person. You should know more than just your employee's name. You really should. So make it your personal business and be intentional when it comes to building relationships. Relationships is a currency. This is something that you can't put a specific dollar amount on. When you mean something to individuals, what you receive just from that will blow your mind. People will do almost anything for you when they feel like they're valued. And feeling like your value, it has to be authentic, not because you want something from them, but because you truly do care about the individual. You truly do care about their growth. You want to see them progress in the company. You want them to see progression in their home life because if the home is not healthy, the heart is not healthy. And if the heart is not healthy, your organization will not be healthy. We want healthy individuals in our organizations. As a business owner, you want healthy people in your organization because if they're not healthy, they can spread that to other individuals. So make sure that you are building strong relationships. It is so important. Again, build strong relationships. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me on Evolve and Thrive Life Coaching Insights. And if you want to find out more about what I do, just visit the website, alexisnelson.us. You can find me there, and I'll be glad to talk with you. Make sure you like and share. And if you have any comments about building strong relationships, please leave them in the comment section. So until next time, live life on purpose. Why? Because you're worth it. Absolutely. So, thank you again, and you all have a good one.